His Excellency, we have heard you. We have heard what you have said during the press briefing. We are watching. And I want to say that it is well. At least you have told us that you did not meet the DPP and so on and so forth. We are very happy because you are fighting corruption. You are against corruption. But I just want you to know one thing is that you are the most hated president in the history of Zambia. I'm not going to join the people that will praise you down, people that will clap for you and tell you that everything is okay when things are not okay. Because if you fail, all of us that fought for you and campaigned for you have failed. It's usually the norm, it's usually the way it is. When fight is going on, there are a lot of vultures that will be flying here and there. They will not come to join the fight. But when the fight is won, they will rush quickly to come and eat the carcasses. Most of the people that are clapping for you, that have surrounded you now, that are telling you that everything is okay, do not mean well for you. I'm glad that you are willing to fight corruption and you did not enter into any immunity agreement with anybody. I'm so happy. But I don't want you to go down like Edgar Lungu went down. And I don't want you to use the language of Edgar Lungu. One thing I do not support and I cannot support is when a leader, as a president, open his mouth and say, if you have any evidence against my ministers, bring them. Criminals don't leave evidences behind. I didn't expect you to say that. I expected you, if you don't have any judgment on that, if you don't have anything to say on that, you are going to say the security wings are investigating the case. The case of Mr. Stanley, the Foreign Affairs Minister, according to you, that came to you and said, I didn't do anything. You don't expect a criminal or a thief to agree that they are stealing. Even when caught red-handed, they will not agree. I expected you to say it's under investigation. That is very okay. We are going to take it like that. But coming to say bring evidence, there will never be an evidence against a sitting minister. That is why your government is finding it very hard to prosecute PF criminals. Because evidence is scanty. You know, there are no evidence. When a criminal steals, they clean the evidence. So if you are waiting for evidence to caution your ministers, to caution the people that are working with you, you will never find evidence. And they are going to run you down like they ran Edgar Lungu down. I didn't expect that from you. Secondly, like I said, I want to emphasize, you are the most hated people, the most hated president in the history of Zambia. Forget about all the teeth that are open and laughing with you today. They don't love you. Majority of them didn't laugh with you when you were in prison. They didn't laugh with you when you were going through hell. They were not there to laugh with you. They are laughing with you because you have the power. When you lose the power, they will speak against you. They will run against you. We ourselves that stood with you when everybody left you, when people abandoned you, when your best friends, when your best allies abandoned you, we love you genuinely and we continue loving you. That's why I've never fought you and I will never fight you. I have never insulted you and will never insult you. But I want you to be very, very careful because you are hated. You are not loved. I want you as a president of UPND and the president of the nation to look at your leaders. During the campaign period, they used a lot of young people. There were over 56 or 57 young people, security, that were guiding and protecting you. I want you to ask the people that you have employed, your ministers and so on, and ask them if they have employed those guys, if they have remembered those guys. Leaders of UPND are very greedy people. You have appointed them. We expected them to start appointing people that fought for the government. Look, this is Africa. No matter how professionalism you want to make it, no matter how you want to do it, this is Africa. And the politics everywhere is about fight and eat. These people have fought. I want you to set up a committee, or you can even identify few police officers that you trust. Go to each ministry, like Ministry of Foreign Affairs, go to Ministry of Agriculture, go to Ministry of Youth and Sports. Make inquiry from the ministers. How many people have you employed from UPND? You will discover that they haven't employed anybody from UPND. They have abandoned the party. UPND fought for you to become the president. UPND fought for UPND government to come into power. But the people you have appointed are not even looking after them. These young boys that sacrificed their life, those women that sacrificed their life, they have not been employed. When they go to your leaders are telling them, be patient. Be patient for how many years? If you are telling everybody to be patient, why are you not patient yourself? As a UPND leader, as a minister, as a permanent secretary, and so on and so forth, you are not patient. You are getting salary. Why is it that when your salary comes, you carry it and put in your pocket? You don't say, I am patient. I don't need to eat. We have to work. We have to be patient. You are eating salary. The people that suffered with you are not eating salary. 8-9 months in power. People that fought for the party are still crying. His Excellency, politics is all about sacrifice and eat. People that did not fight for the party are the ones that are eating. People that did not fight for you are the ones that are eating. When these people that fought for you go to the ministers, when they go to the MPs, when they go to the people that they fought with and tell them we need a job, they tell them be patient. Be patient for how many years? Are they the only one that's supposed to be patient? Other UPND people and all these other vultures that have been employed in government, are they not getting salary? 8 months, be patient. If there must be patient, I believe that everyone must stop getting salary until the patient thing expires. People have been patient. They are not. I want you to do this. You will know exactly what I'm telling you. If there is anybody that will not lie to you, is Seer 1. And if there is anyone that will never leak your boot, is Seer 1. Seer 1 will always tell you the truth. Anytime you want to hear the truth, talk to me, I will tell you the truth. Things are not okay. You are losing your party. While your officials are eating with PF, giving contracts to their family, giving contracts to PF, accommodating people from PF, and even bringing more trouble, more people from PF, the people that fought for the party, they are neglected. And tomorrow, these guys are not going to be there for you. You are losing it at the party level. The UPND is not going anywhere because the party is being destroyed. One thing about PF is that they understood. They had problem of criminality, but they understood that politics is all about fight and eat. That is how it is. They empowered their cadres. They gave them contracts. They told many of them to open companies, and they empowered them. They gave them contracts. You know, there were no PF cadres complaining on the street, but all the people that fought for UPND genuinely are crying all over the street because the ministers are telling them to be patient. Be patient, and you are eating salary. You don't want others to eat. Be patient is going to 2 years. I blame the party structure. I am not blaming the president. He can do all he can do because he's a human being. But I want you, the president, to send people, send people on a mission. Find out from your ministers who are the people that they have employed and they are working with. You will discover that they have employed their relatives, they have employed people from the PF, and they have abandoned the people from the party. Like that, PND is not going to grow. You are not going to grow. These vultures that are joining you now are coming because you are in power. If you are not in power, they will never be there. Many of them, we are fighting you. Many of them, we are saying a lot of things against you. You PND have abandoned them, abandoned the right people, and embraced criminals. We are watching you. I love President HH so much. I cannot fight him. It's impossible. I think it's not possible. I love him. But I will always say the truth, because his failure is my failure. The people around him, the people that he has employed. Yeah. Anyway, I will always tell you the truth. And believe me, during campaign time, I was telling you the truth. I'm not going to stop telling you the truth. Let's remember these people that suffered for the party. Let's force the ministers and PSCs to start employing them and removing the people that work with PF. Yes, it's a one Zambia, one nation, it's a this and that and so on. But people that fought must eat. Cadres must be empowered. They must be given something to do. Just like PF did to their cadres. This is what needs to be done. His Excellency, I believe that you will listen to this and put it in practice. I love you.